everyone? What's happening? What's going on? You're tuned in to episode 14 of the Trifecta podcast. I'm your man, Tillermade Boy, here with CincereB and Reg 1167. Fellas, what's happening with you guys? What's going on? How you guys doing?
What it do?
I'm doing great. Doing great.
You're not going to surprise us with some new shit this week, are you, Reg?
Ah,
Man.
That ain't sound too good. That ain't sound good at all.
I was about to say the same thing, too. I'm going to keep myself prepared, man.
Shit, man.
So I'm happy, man. I'm happy. My game came out, and it's everything that I wanted and more.
So you liking it right now?
Yeah, man. I'm absolutely loving it, dude. I think everyone that was just afraid that it was going to be another Outlast clone or Silent Hills PT can rest assured that it is definitely its own game. Definitely its own game, and anyone that has played it or has watched any gameplay of it, you would definitely like it, man. Definitely like it for sure.
Cool.
So this episode, another one filled with topics, hood games, and we're going to be talking about what type of business would we start if we had endless money. What would we grab from a fire that is not like living, so almost kind of like anything material, and why? Then Reg is going to give us something about sextortion, and then a local news story from his area, and then also the last topic, since we were all on this thing about video games earlier, is do we feel like it's true that men uses video games as a stress reliever? So we're going to go with the first one. I'm gonna let you start us off Sincere with the hood game.
All right. Hood games. So the question is for you guys is, what are some of y'all favorite hood games that you can remember growing up as a child? Because, a lot of these kids don't do none of that stuff we used to do. Everything is indoors for them. Do you hardly ever
Yeah.
see a kid on the street playing, anybody screaming car time? Nobody doing that no more.
Mm-hmm.
So what games do y'all remember back in the day that you had to create? Because, money was low, parents couldn't buy you a lot of shit. So you created your own hood games, man.
It depends, man. It depends on the area that you came from. So me being born and raised in DC, and I stayed outside all the time, man, all the time, and it was nothing that you can do to try to get me from outside. And punishment for me was my mom's telling me that you can't go outside, and then I felt like I was going to die because I didn't want to be in the house. I wanted to be outside with my friends and stuff. So one of the hood games we used to play, used to call Dirt Bomb Tag.
Hmm.
And the problem with Dirt Bomb Tag is that you'll get these big ass clusters of actual dirt like in balls,
Mm-hmm.
but every once in the blue moon you'll pick up a rock that looks like it's like a dirt cluster, and someone gets hit by it, and then that shit hurts. Um, it's real funny because actually we were playing that one day, and we was in front of my house, and my pops had this big ass pickup truck,
Mm-hmm.
and he used to do like a lot of landscaping. And this is a story for you guys. So you if you're tuning into this, you guys know how I am with stories. I got stories for days. So this is a story that I had not told you guys. So we're sitting there, picking up the dirt clusters out of my father's truck, throwing them at one another, and then my cousin picks up one and throws it at somebody. The dude that was in the storytime video that I made with the Mike Tyson punch out,
Mm-hmm.
he was outside too. So
Mm.
he picks up one, he throws it at this big dude named Lamont. Now Lamont was like he was a good 5'7", but he was like 265, so he was a big dude.
Mm-hmm.
So he
dang.
hits him. Yeah, he hit him with the dirt, but it wasn't dirt. It was a hard ass fucking rock, and that shit hit him like if someone was punching him in the chest. So I remember just standing there like with my mouth hanging wide open. So he picks up a rock. He not one covered in dirt, but he picked up an actual rock and beams it at the dude that was in the storytime video. So I had these 4 chow chows, and he goes into my yard and picks up this garden shovel and picks it up with a pile of shit
Mm.
And then he walks out the gate and he stands in front of Lamont, and Lamont has on his white ass t-shirt. And he was like, "You're not going to throw it. You're not going to throw it." And he looks at the shovel and he looks at Lamont, looks at the shovel again, and he fucking flings the shit all on the front of Lamont's shirt. So he got this big ass brown stain running around trying to catch this small dude that's a good 110, 115, that's 10 times faster than what he is. And he got this dude chasing this man around the entire day. And it was one of the funniest things that I had seen, man. But that's one of the hood games that I used to play a ton of, man. Besides street football.
Yeah.
That's another thing though.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, boy. Shit everywhere.
Oh man.
I picture that. I can picture that vividly. Like if I make a movie, oh my God, man, it's definitely one of those things where I can sit back and I can think about it and I can get a good laugh just from laughing at myself from just visualizing it over and over again.
Yeah.
Man.
That's crazy. Why you
Hey,
ready?
you ever pick up one of them dirt clusters or rock and find out it wasn't dirt?
With that, what it was actual shit?
Yeah, dry.
Oh nah, brother. Nah. If you can't, hold on, man. Hold on. This is the problem. If you can't tell the difference of dirt and dog shit, it's a fucking problem, man.
That's the thing down here, man. Down here, you can dig and get to, like, after you get through the top layer of dirt, it's white.
What type of dirt you got?
There's different colors, man. There's white, there's red, there's that red Indian clay. Yeah.
I've heard of the red Indian clay.
You live on Mars? You live on Mars.
For real, because see, it's like once you get so far down up under the top layer, we're already below sea level down here, right? So we're getting all that.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But one of the hood games I used to play is I kind of mentioned this before in another podcast. If you had a dog or a cat or a lizard or a rabbit.
Hold on, brother. Hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there. You never said anything like this in no podcast.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He did?
Yeah, it's fighting.
Yeah,
it's fighting stuff.
Oh, okay.
If you got the baddest animal in the neighborhood, you bring it over to the other neighborhood. We didn't fight each other. We fought our animals, man.
That's some illegal shit.
They fight ants and shit 1-on-1.
Hey,
who trained his little ass?
We've done that. My friend Mickey.
How you fight 2 ants 1-on-1?
My friend Mickey.
Can you control them shits? They go. They ready.
My friend Mickey lived a couple of houses down from me. He had some black ants in his yard. Yo. I had them orange ants in my yard.
What the hell, man?
I got a bottle, gathered them, and he got his bottle, gathered his, and we put them in the middle of a shoebox. We took a crayon and draw the like it was like a wrestling ring. We took a crayon and draw the lines.
You had a raw rubber of ants, yo?
Yes, we did.
Oh shit! Oh God, Reg, man, you killed the shit out of me, boy.
Yo, I'm trying to know who that trainer is. Who could train a one ant 1-on-1, yo? That dude is be getting paid in real money, man. He trained 1 ant 1-on-1. He stays there and fight for you.
Oh God,
we did that, man. We did that. They tried to crawl out the box. We knocked them back in there.
Oh God, man,
shit,
that
dude.
is too funny. That is too funny.
Oh my God, dude.
Reg, you killed me, dude.
Oh boy, jeez. God.
What about you, Sincere?
I can't even top that shit. I don't know. My game sucks. Shit.
Training ants, man.
My game is terrible. Shit. Oh boy.
Hey.
Golly. Man. One thing we should do that was really, really huge and fun for us, man. When it rained and then the water side of the sidewalk would go down to the drain, we would race matchsticks in there. We'd drop matchsticks in there. We'd race them down to the end.
That reminded
Dude.
me of my sister, dude.
That shit for hours, yo. We used to do that shit for hours.
Man.
Race after race, man. It'd be a line, yo. Yeah.
My father looked at us like, what the fuck we were doing when we did that one day. He was like, we racing sticks. He's like, what the hell you mean racing sticks? So I was like, you don't get it, Dad. Just go in the house.
You don't get it, man. It's serious right now. That's a serious race happening. We did that. Of course, everybody played freeze tag. That shit was like a game everybody played. We also were really heavy into bikes, so we used to steal bikes from the other side of the city, the good bikes.
Are you serious?
Oh shit! Yeah, we were like bike. We were like car thieves for bikes, yo.
Oh, God,
Dude, we ride on 10 speeds, yo. Go across town, man, with a nice mongoose and shit like that. Be at still dope bikes. We be at 10 speed, hold on to another bike, going down the street. All the way across town. We get home, strip the numbers off, the serial numbers off, repaint them, and mix shit up. We have our own dope bikes, dude. So we had like BMX bikes with like 10 wheel with a 10 speed fork and spinning backwards look like a chopper. Dude, come on, man. Shit.
Hey, did y'all take car steering wheels and take the handlebars off?
And the gear shift in the middle.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
And the gear shift in the middle. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is some brand new shit that I'm hearing, man.
Yeah,
like,
that's serious hood games right there. Yep.
I know it was some kids that was around the way that used to steal what they call silver squirrels, which pretty much is only like the silver caps that go on the tires or whatever. I know kids used to steal those, but damn, man, that what you going through, man, that puts my city to shame, bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And then we just get big wood boxes and use car batteries, and then get car speakers and make a big ass boom box out of a car radio and a car speakers and a boom box. Be heavy as fuck, but it'd be so freaking loud, dude.
Let me tell you.
Wow.
I took one and put it in my room window. I let the window halfway up, built a box, put the speakers in there, and had the car battery sitting outside my window. And this car stereo hooked up. Man, yeah.
Yeah, and in the box, you have an actual car stereo in the box.
Yep.
Be booming, mad bass, yo.
Kickball
was big.
Exposed to all that stuff though, man.
Yeah, kickball was big. We love playing kickball everywhere.
Well, kickball is actually big down here. Like they actually have they actually got a kickball league down here.
Yeah.
That a lot of people play.
Yeah. And then we used to smash bullets with bricks.
Oh man.
And see who jump.
Yeah. Bullet with bricks
and
a hammer.
No, brother. Nah.
Yeah. we get in the circle, put in the middle. We get a brick and see who move. Bah!
Oh no!
Don't move.
You fucking stand there and wait for that shit.
Don't move. Don't move.
Nah, I'm moving. Fuck that. I'm not gonna about to stand there and look at it dead in the face and wait for it to show. Nah, hell no, man. Nah.
Hey B, did y'all take those like curtain hooks and stick them in a straw and then take a rubber band and shoot them at each other?
Dude, we did better. We did that too. But we had to get the can caps that you tear off, and we get a long board and put like 4 rubber bands together with a clothespin on the end of that board and put it under the board. We got a gun, man. It was shoot those little metal rings for the cans of soda and shoot them and cut your ass up, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking somebody up if that's me, man. Let me get hit by some shit like that.
We had like double barrels, yo. 2 on top and 2 on the bottom, yo.
So like the most dangerous thing I did when I was a kid, I was with my cousin and they had cherry bombs. And he lit a cherry bomb and he dropped it inside of a glass bottle. And I remember like I was sitting there trying to figure out what he was doing. And I remember him looking, you know, when Cedric say, when you see
one person run
about to go down, and you see one person looking like they about to run. Oh, I was the epitome of that. Like when I seen him lighting it, and then he started like putting it down into the bottle, or I took off and I dropped down, and I just I just laid there. I didn't even move. But that's by far the scariest thing I've done as a kid. But doing all that other, nah, I'm not about to sit there and watch no fucking bullet fly. Fuck y'all, toss that bitch in the creek.
It won't hit you in the foot. That's all. It would just take it just take a toe off.
Nah,
you lose a toe. You got 4 more, man.
Fuck all that, man.
Hey, Eric,
nah, I'm good.
Hey,
good,
you ain't
man.
never played Dodge Cars, man? You ain't never played Dodge Cars?
Hell no, I ain't playing no Dodge cars.
I ain't play that shit either. What the hell you talking about?
I done gotten hit by a car twice in my lifetime. I got hit by a car twice, and I popped up like nothing happened. That's the most dangerous shit that's ever happened to me. Other than that, hell no, I'm not about to pay no Dodge cars. Dodge cars are playing with bullets, man. Hell no, man.
Yeah, man. Did y'all jump trains?
What you mean? Yeah. What, jump in front of a moving train?
No, jump on a moving train while it's moving. Get a ride on it.
Nah.
What?
No.
That's free travel, man.
Yeah. Travel from one end of town to the other.
We do that all the time going to school, man. But I slipped one time, man. And my leg went under the train. My boy grabbed me just in time. If not, that whole leg would have been gone, yo. I'd be like junk rat for real, yo.
Scariest thing for me was my mother and father. And so if I even pictured some shit or even thought about doing some shit, and absolutely stupid. That ass whooping I would have got struck all fear in me. So I'm good, man.
So young people these days, y'all don't know what games are. Y'all don't know what games are, man. The struggle was real back then. They don't know, man. They don't know about that.
But we made the most of it, man. I definitely made the most out of outside.
And then when we done, what we do? We go to the store, get that big ass gallon of orange juice that's in that gallon, and some salami and crackers, and we sit down and get our munch on.
Yeah, those are some good times, man. Those are times that I wish I could go back and relive, man.
Yeah, it was good times, man.
Going outside, that time was shit. I absolutely loved back in the day.
Yeah.
So what's the other thing that you got for us this year?
So a question I got ready would be if you had unlimited money, what type of business would you start, and why?
That's a good one. Actually, this is something me and the wife thought about, and this is something that she really, really wants to do, and she's so dead serious about this. If you go out in London, they actually have these abandoned malls, and they use it as like actual surviving a zombie apocalypse or a zombie breakout. And you have all these kind of weapons and stuff like that, or some weapons, or it's weapons that shoot BBs. And they actually they have like a real nice setup as far as going around the abandoned mall and actually staying alive, quote unquote, for X amount of time. And they get a lot of people that actually come through there. They did something recently in regards to the release of Resident Evil 7, where it was like Resident Evil 7, I guess in real life, and trying to escape out of a room. And it's when she seen that, like, she immediately, really started to say, I really, really want to do something like this. So for me, that'll be one of those things, especially with everyone being so into zombies now and stuff like that, and the whole zombie craze is at its highest peak, that a lot of people, if we were to bring it to the States, I think a lot of people would actually try to jump on board and want to try something like that out. So that'll be something that I'll do.
Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Over here we have on Halloween. It's this pumpkin patch place. We go to pick up your pumpkins, but they have a big maze and stuff, and they have all these, it's not real actors, but actors, actresses playing zombies, and they give you a paintball machine gun, and you go into these mazes, and all these zombies are everywhere, man. You have to shoot yourself out the paintball gun and shoot yourself all the way out. It's pretty dope, man.
Wow.
A lot of people go over there too much. It's pretty dope. And it's like a lot of them out there do as zombies just everywhere, man. You just shooting them, blah 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 blah, with a paintball gun, trying to get out.
Yeah, that sounds like some real fun shit to do too.
Yeah, it is. It is. What about you, Reg?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I try to feed the world.
That be your business.
Yeah, something where I can teach, poor people how to have sustainable farms, stuff like
Hmm.
that, deep wells and stuff like that, man.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good one. It's definitely needed everywhere.
I think it's weird, man. It's I want to know what it feels like to come into something like that and to have that type of access to be able to do a lot of stuff that you want to do. But then at the same time, like, I'll be fearful because I think a lot of people would know that you have that type of money to do that type of stuff, and it'll be a big ass target on your back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hold up, think about it. Sit back and think about it now. Bill Gates, he ain't worried about that, you know. So we should, you shouldn't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't.
It's always in the back of my mind, though, man. That's
Yeah,
that's all
I,
it is.
I, I
It's
feel you.
always in the back of my mind.
I feel you. Cause let me run a little story down to you. When I was younger, I used to hide out in my closet. I had a big old closet in my room, right? I used to
Mhm.
hide out in my closet during the summertime, and my mom was always wondering where I was at, and I would hide in that closet and I would hide in there and not drink water, eat anything, go to the bathroom or nothing because I always had a fear that I was going to be rich and famous and get kidnapped and had to survive. So I was training myself. So I feel you on that. I feel you.
Damn, Reg. Shit, what? What did you say? Did I, did I hear that right? Was this last year? What the fuck was this? Hold on, you go in the closet, you were training yourself because you had a fear that you were gonna become rich. That's like go kidnap you.
Yeah. Hey, when I was little, I used to think like that, man.
Were you rich when you were little?
I used to think that I was like, I'm gonna be rich and famous one day, and somebody gonna kidnap me and hold me hostage.
Dude, you was shaking a lot. You was a kid, wasn't you?
No.
Somebody shook the shit at you before. They shook your shit at you, boy. God damn. Yeah,
Here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing, right?
yeah.
I was always attracted to the news when I was a kid, right? So you know who do you know who Patty Hearst is, right? Y'all know
Yeah,
who Patty Hearst is?
yeah.
Yeah. When I heard her story, you know, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna be rich and famous one day, and somebody gonna kidnap me. So let me train myself now, so they can't brainwash me.
Oh, God, Rich. Oh boy, you funny as hell, man. Golly, he got a dark side, dude. A really dark side we don't know about. Golly. Um. All right. Anything else, Aaron, for you?
So, no, I didn't have nothing else to add on to it though.
Oh, okay, all right, all right. So yeah, I think something I've always wanted to do was get this like a nonprofit, and I wanted to get like this huge kind of like apartment complex that nobody was using and turn it into something really nice, and then let a lot of homeless people move in, and I wanted them to be the ones that take care of the place. I wanted to have like a little store in the bottom where they can sell stuff in the store, make a little profit. That profit goes to maintaining the building, and people in the building maintaining the building. They doing the security. We have a person that lives there that does the maintenance in it, but everybody does their own job to keep that place together. And they're allowed to stay there like maybe a year or two. At the same time, have like a job program for them so they can go and get a job and learn and get a job, and then they can move out. Or then we recycle people and
Hmm.
come back
Oh,
in. Do the same thing. You keep everything within that apartment complex. Everything got a store in there, a gym, and then it's up to you guys as attendants to keep it clean, keep the security. Some of y'all guys do the maintenance work. Y'all do the maintenance work on it. And at the same time, you have to be going to a program to get new training or new skills, and then try to get a job and get your own place, and then you move out, and then the next person comes in. So I always had an idea of doing something like that if I was like rich and had
That's
mad
actually
money.
pretty dope.
yeah,
That's actually pretty real.
yeah.
That's actually real dope.
And Red, now you said that shit, Red, you can also help me. We can have a little farm in that bitch and that thing too. Shit.
So then you had another question for us, Sincere, that you got off of Reddit.
Yeah, this is brother play on your priorities, you know. So the question would be, if your house was burning down, what would you grab on your way out to save it from the fire? We're not speaking on anything living. So any non-living item thing, what would you grab to save it from the fire?
Okay, let me ask you: is it one thing, or you can grab more than one?
One thing.
That was gonna be the one thing. That was gonna be the thing I was gonna.
One
ask
thing.
you.
Just one thing.
I'll go ahead and let you answer, Rich.
Well, if I'm sleep naked in a breakout, I want to
Oh,
grab.
God, wait. We had to see all that, man. The visuals, man. Give me naked. God. So dramatic with his.
That's Reg, man. That's Reg. You gotta paint the visual. You gotta paint the visual.
It got to be my iPhone, man. It got to be my iPhone.
Okay.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Yeah, so I could continue to make videos and keep up with, with the news and all that stuff. So, yeah, my iPhone.
Ah, man. I would say my wallet, man. I feel naked without a wallet. Like, it's one of those things where I go through a checkpoint every morning, and if I feel like I don't have my wallet, I feel like I don't have nothing. Because all the important stuff I need is in my wallet.
Yeah.
My ID, of course, you can always get another card, but the ID thing, sometimes it can be a pain to try to get another ID, especially in like the state of Maryland and stuff like that, in DC, because there's so many different things that you gotta go through in order to get it. And so I can go without my phone because I can find different means of actually making videos, and that's something that I can always figure out. Even if that means I gotta borrow the wife's phone and doing something like that, or just scrounging up like an iPod or something like that has a okay camera. So I can always find ways of getting around that. But my wallet, man, I gotta have my wallet. I gotta have it.
Man, good one. I thought I had it all planned out to Red said iPhone. Shit. Fuck, that's a hard question now. Hey, you said wallet. I didn't even think about wallet either. Shit, I'm looking at my wallet too. Oh man. Fuck. I don't know, man. Phone, everything's in the cloud. I got my watch, my wallet. It was my wallet. You need ID and shit. Damn, wallet's a good one, dude. Now you think about it, wallet's a really good one. You need your ID and shit. If
Yeah,
shit go
exactly,
down, man. Damn.
Because you use your ID for just about every goddamn thing in the
Yeah,
world now,
man. Yeah.
primarily.
Yeah, I can go with wallet, man. I got a wallet too. That's just too important. I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking like, well, I can get rid of the credit card, but then my ID, that's the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
And brother with no ID is a brother with an IV, yo. I ain't trying to get beat down. So I'll say wallet, man. But I was really thinking about my laptop at first. But then I'm like, nah,
So
yeah, wallet would
if
be
you
shit.
were to go with laptop, like what would be the reason why you would want to go with laptop?
I just think this is another way of getting me online all the time, man. That's so much power. I'm talking about. My phone is good, but everything in my iPhone is in the cloud, so I'm really don't lose anything from that, really.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't really have power to really. I mean, I can search the web, but it really can't do what I wanted to do with the laptop. I can
Right.
do it all. So I thought my laptop would be good, but I think wallet is the overall best for me. Is the wallet, man. Yeah.
I can tell you for sure, like if it's the wife, it's her phone. Without her phone, it's like her and my oldest stepdaughter. Like without a phone, they lose their damn mind.
They're nothing.
Lose their mind.
I'm nothing without my phone.
They lose their mind without no phone.
Yeah, I got you.
So what, Rich? What was you about to say, brother?
I was just kind of rethinking that. I would. It would have to be my birth certificate.
Okay. Why
I
would you
mean,
think that?
because man, with my birth certificate, if I can always get another ID. I can get my social security card. I can get a passport.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, um, it's just I've had my wallet stolen like a couple of times. You know, so and I've lost my wallet a couple of times. And getting an ID and all that was kind of easy to do, but the thing is, having my birth certificate, um, I had mistaken identity one time.
Mm, that's the worst.
So
That's the worst.
police pulled me over. Police pulled me over and took me to jail because they thought I was this person. I had to go to Atlanta, to a court and get a paper. Now I know how slaves felt when they were freed, you know.
You had to
But
go to Atlanta?
yeah, they had to. That's where all the records are in Georgia,
Oh
at the
man.
state capitol.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I had to go to Atlanta and had to get a mistaken identity paper from this judge that says I was not this person. So now I see how, when slaves were freed by their masters and then they had to carry around that freeman's paper,
Mhm.
I see exactly how they felt because I went through that. I had to carry this piece of paper around with me to say I was not this person. Whenever I was pulled over, whenever the police stopped me, I always had to have that paper on me. And if it wasn't on me, they took my behind to jail.
Now, was it because you had the same name, or did you resemble that person, or was it both?
Come to find out, this person had stole my wallet and was using my ID.
Mm.
So when he did like several home invasions and all kinds of stuff,
And use your name.
used my name and had my birthday, but he had it wrong by 1 day and 1 month and
Oh
1 year.
man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy.
scary
That's
shit.
insane. That is insane. I've heard of identity theft, but not to that extent.
I think that's bad, man.
Yeah.
So, what's the thing that you got for us, Reg, as far as the sextortion?
Yeah, I was checking out a news story today. They were talking about sextortion.
Mhm.
This dude pretended to be Justin Bieber to meet these teenage girls and told them, he was Justin Bieber and got them to send naked pictures of him to him. And if they wouldn't send more, he threatened them. And this dude was like 24 years old, and he was doing this to like 14, 15-year-old girls.
Mm, 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 mm.
So yeah, that's come to find out that is happening a lot online. And then locally, boy meets girl, girl robs boy.
Oh man.
Yeah, this dude met this chick on Facebook. They've been talking for a minute, so decided to hook up, right? And she came over about 11 o'clock one night, and he came out, hopped in the car with her. When he hopped in the car, it was two other people in the car, well, three other people in the car with her, and they choked him, put a gun to his head, stripped him naked, took his clothes, everything, kicked him out the car.
Wow.
And they got halfway down the street, and their car broke down. And come to find out, the car was stolen from 3 counties over.
Damn.
Mm.
He swiped the wrong way. Shit.
Yeah, but I got a question though. Are people still hooking up online, man?
I was about to ask the same fucking question.
They
man.
are. They are. Yeah, they are. They are.
It's like isn't it like Tinder now, right? Everyone uses Tinder.
There's another one too. There's other ones on the App Store that they use too, not just Tinder. But they are
Get the hell out of here.
they are doing it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
I mean, but
the first. Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
the frustrating thing is, don't people read or learn from other people's mistakes? I mean, if I'm gonna meet somebody online, yeah, I'm gonna meet you, but we're gonna meet at the mall or at a coffee shop or McDonald's or somewhere. You ain't coming to my house, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be in public.
Yeah, that's crazy. People don't think, man. People don't think, man. lonely people who was probably desperate and wouldn't do anything, man. It's crazy. But the first story you're talking about, like, that's crazy because somebody's calling you. Well, they thinking you thinking that person's a star, right?
Yeah.
And so he's using that as a way to get these young girls to see him naked pictures.
Yeah.
God damn, that's crazy as hell, man.
And how old was this dude?
24.
Oh yeah.
And the
Yeah.
girl's what, 15? You said?
Yeah. 14, 15 years old.
Man, see, that's why parents, man, you gotta be in that shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get them passwords, man. Don't
Yeah,
give them the
hell
phone
yeah,
or
man.
something. That
Hell
shit,
yeah.
you can't be. How you not know your daughter doing that shit?
It's impossible in my damn opinion. Because I know the wife be all up to my stepdaughter shit all the time.
Yeah, man.
All the time.
Like, that's the ridiculous. Girl, they're sending a naked picture to somebody not even a real person.
But you know how these young Thundercats are nowadays, man. You know how crazy and off the hook they be acting. And then I mean I see it more times than not when it comes to like catching the public transportation and seeing how they be acting and stuff like that and seeing some of the crazy shit that they do and the stuff that they say out their mouth. So the fact that they even doing this does not surprise me even the slightest bit, man. Honestly, it really does not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Man.
it's crazy, but that's how it is. And I think kind of piggybacking off of the second story, Reg, is I think a lot of people have to be careful when it comes to buying stuff and meeting up with individuals because I think I've seen a lot of horror stories when it comes to stuff like that. When getting stuff off of what's that site that everyone uses to buy stuff? I'm trying to think of the name. Craigslist, yeah. And I've seen people actually get killed because of someone getting robbed over some shoes or someone getting kidnapped because of the fact of them meeting up with the person in a private area. And you make absolutely great point when it comes to if you want to meet people, if you want to meet people online or meet people offline, then to do it in the public setting and not to do it in the private area. Do it where there's a lot of people around, so that way, if some shit does go down, you have more of a chance of actually either catching that individual or that individual not getting away, or possibly the police just happen to be around in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyone that's listening, man, if you are a big online person, please don't get what's the name of that damn show that's on MTV?
Catfish.
Catfish. Yeah, exactly. Don't get catfish because there's no fucking way in the world with technology now. There's no way in hell that you cannot see what that person looks like.
Yeah.
Every phone has a camera. Every phone has a camera. Every computer has a web camera. And there's no way in hell that you should not know what that person looks like. So just be careful, man, because the times are so different compared to what I was growing up to what it is now. Things are definitely out of control now.
Yeah. Yeah, I sold my drum machine on Craigslist. I told dude, meet me at Jack in the Box, inside Jack in the Box, on all cash. And that's what he did. He came inside Jack in the Box, showed me all the cash, gave me shit, and was gone. But yeah, you can't be. If somebody say, "Hey, I meet you in the fucking woods," why don't you go out there, man? I'll meet you in the woods. I'll meet you in the alley. I'll be inside the van. Hell no. And I understand why people still do the online thing, because some of the time that shit do work, man. And a lot of times you can find people really compatible with you, so you can really break it down to like I'm a gamer, or I smoke weed, whatever. And if finds that's a good combination though, actually. But it does match up with people who have that similar wants and needs, which is good at times if they're really the person. But yeah, you just gotta be careful when you do those online services, because you never know what you're gonna get in that package, yo. So
exactly.
Yeah. I get come this Valentine's. I got a story about how me and my wife met. So I
Okay.
hope the listeners be prepared for that one.
I'm preparing myself.
I am too already. Shit, I'm going to church till that happen.
Hey, and it deals with online. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that should be a real good story to hear.
Are you both closed? Oh no! Oh, he laughed. Oh God.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
Okay, let's
I
go.
can't wait to hear this. I
Yeah,
can't wait to hear this, man.
yeah. We'll
I
get
can't wait
ready.
to hear this.
We get ready for that one. Good Lord.
Exactly.
Good Lord. All right.
So the last thing, man, that we got, and this is something that I actually happened to come across on Facebook, and it was a survey that was done, or a study that was done about men and men that use video games as a stress reliever. So in this report, it was shown that out of the people that they've actually surveyed, 45% of the gamers were female, 55% were male, and then the age demographic was 36% was 36 years old and over, 32% was 18 to 35, and then 32% was under 18 years old. And I can honestly tell you, as me personally, I definitely use video games as a stress reliever, but I do kind of pick and choose what I want to do as a stress reliever, depending on how my day is going. So if I'm having one of those really, 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 really bad days, then I will stay away from playing, like, a first person shooter, because that type of shit can really, it just adds to your frustration. Or if you play like a sports game, then that can add to your frustration as well too. So I'll tend to pick something that's not as hardcore and not as um, I guess you could say competitive, because the competitive only brings out the I can't say the worst in you, but it brings out the aggressive side in you a little bit more, because of the fact that you want to win, and when you don't win, and you know that you're doing everything you can and you still lose, it only pisses you off more. So when it comes to certain games, I definitely pick and choose depending on my mood, but I can definitely say, as an avid gamer myself, that I definitely use games as a stress reliever, man.
Yeah.
You read?
Man, I was just thinking, yeah, we've progressed from porno to video games, stress relief. Yeah.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
He said I get mad about it
Hold on.
though. You don't see it happen like he mad that happened that way.
I didn't. How the fuck did pornos come into this, man?
Because
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, they used to be the stress reliever, but now it's the video game.
Since when was porn the stress reliever?
Man,
I mean, don't hold on. Let me clear that up. I know what can be done when you're watching porns as a stress reliever. Let me clear that part. I know it can be done. I never knew that was more of a stress reliever than anything else, though.
yeah, man, yeah.
I'm not even arguing with him about it. I can't even argue with him. That's probably right. He's probably right. He's probably right about that. Damn. All right. So you saying you agree that playing games is stress reliever, Reg?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I was getting wrecked the other night on Overwatch. I was pissed off. I was real stressed. I got a headache. I got a fucking headache playing that shit. I had to put it down. So it stresses me out all the time when I play, no matter what game it is. Cause I suck at a lot of them. That could be one reason. But um, well, actually, no, I take that back, because when I play console games, I get irritated. When I play like World of Warcraft, I don't, because it's pretty laid back, and you kind of live in the life of that person. So I can really just go and sit there and watch the sun rise and go down if I wanted to for 24 hours if I wanted to. So it's a little more relaxed. Or I get to go fishing or something, just fish all day and get my skills up in that shit. So I guess, like Aaron said, it depends on what game it is. But I think for most console games, I'm fucking pissed most of the time. I'm uptight. But if I'm on a PC game, like a MMO or something, then I'm pretty chill. So I guess it could be, but most people, I don't think it's that much stress release on a game. I think everybody's stressed on a game somehow, some way or another.
Yeah.
I think for me, man, I think the biggest thing for me when it comes to a game that would not relieve stress, but just really, really add more and add fuel to the fire for me. And I stopped playing it, which was Madden. Madden was that game that pissed me off so bad, and I've shattered at least one controller playing Madden. And that's, playing it online is because of the simple fact that you can't really control what can happen in a sense. And I think the maddest I've ever been playing Madden was playing online and seeing somebody do some glitch shit at the very end that caused me to lose the game, and not baseball pitch the shit out the controller in the wall. Not even go front, man. Like, I was so mad, and I knew I was going to break it, and I threw it as hard as I could. And we had these hard ass wooden walls where if you hit it, that something like that, if you throw it hard enough, it definitely will break it apart. And I knew I was going to break it. I didn't give two shits, and I baseball pitched the shit out of it. But I agree though, man. Though I totally agree.
One of the most stressful games I ever played was Madden 94.
Why Madden 94?
Cause they run so damn slow. Dog, oh man, I done shaved and grew a beard before the game was over. God,
man.
But that's it, man. No other topics from us. That was the last topic of the podcast. So hopefully you enjoy. And Sincere said he was actually going to put something together for you guys as far as like the funniest moment so far. Since we are getting halfway into 30 episodes, it'll be 15 on Friday. But he wanted to definitely put something together for you guys as far as the funniest moment so far. And there's so much to choose from, man, that it's going to be difficult. But I can't wait to see what's compiled and what's put together. But other than that, man, that would do it for us. Anything you want to leave for everybody, Reg and Sincere?
I got a question.
What's up?
This is like a test to see what type of person you are.
Okay.
Now, okay. Would you eat chicken livers, chicken feet, or chicken gizzard?
Neither.
Chicken gizzards, man. Shit. Fry them shits up.
Neither. I'm good.
Okay. And the thing is, if you eat chicken feet,
Mm-hmm.
you into voodoo and all that crazy crap. If you eat chicken liver, you one of those healthy type people. And if you eat chicken gizzards, you just one strange.
Guess that's why I like them then, like them fried.
And I'm with you. I'm with you, B. I gotta have my gizzards fried.
Yeah.
I'll pass. It's like my father eating scrapple, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck he eats scrapple, but he be demolishing that shit like it's cereal.
Man, so you won't eat hog head cheese or
Hog head cheese good too.
Yeah,
I never heard of hog head cheese.
What?
Man, you know what?
Okay, next episode is weird food you haven't heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can add that to the next episode. I'm definitely cool with that. I'll find some shit. I'll compile some shit for y'all. Okay, so believe me. Don't worry. We'll add that to the next episode, but don't. I'll put some shit together. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a long ass list, man. I'm gonna have a long ass list.
All right.
So, anything you want to relieve, Sincere?
No, man. Same thing. Just subscribe to our channel, share, like, bring more people, listen to the podcast, support it. That's it.
All right, man. Well, nothing else for me, man. It's pretty much the usual stuff. And thank you guys for tuning in and supporting. So, as usual, I'm your man Taylor May Boy here with CincereB and Reg 1167. Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 14 of the Trifecta podcast, and we will see you guys at the end of the week for episode 15. So until then, we will holler at you guys later. Peace.
Peace.
Holla.